Are you the hottest 98-year-old celebrity in the country today?
Could be. I don't know, but it could be.
Irving Locker just might be the most interesting man alive. At 98 years old, he's just about seen it all. He survived 5 major battles in World War II, including Battle of the Bulge and D-Day. And at 18, he became one of the youngest staff sergeants in all the Army. At 5'1", he may be short in stature, but boy does he have a huge heart, and not just back then, but even to this day.
I wear this hat, and a young man stops me. He says, I was only 5 years old when my father got killed in World War II, and I never had a chance to talk to him and see what it was all about and different things. And I said to him, well, here's my card. I have a lot of memorabilia that I brought home from the war. Come over and I'll explain everything to you, and I'll answer as many questions as I can to help you out and to talk about the war. I gave him my card. 2 weeks later, he called me on the phone. He says, you're not going to believe this. I found your name in my father's Army book. It was in my outfit, and I knew him very well. And we talked, and today they came to my home with his wife and children and just picked up that flag. His father signed that flag, picked up that flag and held it to their cheek and cried. And it's amazing the pleasure I get from trying to help people that way.
It's why Locker tells his story as often as he can at schools and civic groups. And when he speaks, word gets around.
It's an amazing situation. Since I've been in the newspaper as often as I am, and I've been on television, and I've been with the President of the United States, people have contacted me. I'm booked solid every single day to go to the different churches, to the different organizations. And I bring all of this material with me to show people that freedom is not free.
He's one of the few left who could actually tell us what it was like to storm the beaches at Normandy.
It's terrifying. It's absolutely mind-shattering to jump into that water. Now, you're talking coming off a Higgins boat where the door flops down, and you come into 5 foot of water. And at the time, I was 5'1", with a 3-pound helmet, with a 27-pound pack on my back, with ammunition across my chest, with guns, with everything else that we could carry, because everything you owned had to come in with you, otherwise it was no good. Can you imagine me jumping into 5 feet of water, not being terrified, not being scared out of my mind, and then coming to the beach?
Those experiences left scars, mental wounds that never went away.
When I lecture about the war, I'm fine. When I lecture about the Holocaust, I don't sleep at night. It's so terrifying in my head of what man's inhumanity to man, what they did to people, that it's unbelievable.
Locker believes he was able to endure because of his good upbringing.
Good upbringing? You were dirt poor.
Dirt poor money-wise, but very rich in loving goodness. We were so loving with our family that it was unbelievable.
Family is everything to him. After the war, he came home and married Bernice, and that was 74 years ago. But their love story also came with heartache, as both of their sons died untimely deaths. Somehow, he always seems to find a way to push forward, to move ahead, and to find meaning.
It has to come from within, and there has to be a purpose. And that's my purpose in life, to show people that life can be beautiful, and life can be enjoyable, and you have to work at it to do it. You can't just sit back and take it for granted.
It's what makes him stand apart, his ability to bounce back. Even at 98 years of age, he's always been able to find a way to live with compassion, purpose, and joy.
I look forward to my life, I look forward to living, and I'm grateful. I talk about thanking God, but I'm so grateful to have come through that war and come through the businesses and come through all of the different things and coming through losing my sons and having my wife with me. I'm grateful for that. So it's looking at the dark side or looking at the bright side as far as I'm concerned. So I try to look at the bright side. And the people have to do that. People have to look at the bright side and not worry about what The past brought them.
And if you can do it,
Everybody can do it. If you have the right attitude, you can do it.